This will serve as your orientation video for Introduction to Biology, or BSC 1005. My name is Dr. Stansel, and I will be your instructor for this online course. What I want to do in this orientation video is familiarize you with the Canvas course and then also walk you through the syllabus, some key points, just to make sure that we're all familiar with what's expected of us this semester. So starting out, this is a look at the Canvas course. Mine looks a little bit different from what it will look like to you as a student, but overall the layout is the same. So starting out, we want to take a look at the syllabus, which is going to be the very first link here under the Getting Started module. So I'm just going to click on that to bring that up for us. And when we look at the syllabus, right up at the very top of the syllabus, you'll find my contact information. So like I said, my name is Dr. Stansel, and you can find my email address there and also my phone number there. The best way to contact me is going to be by email. If you send me an email, I will do my very best to get back to you as quickly as possible. If you do happen to call and leave a phone message, I encourage you to also leave an email address, and that will also help me to get back to you much more quickly. As far as what this course is about, this is really a survey course. What that means is that this is not really a course that's designed for science majors. It is a course that's meant to familiarize you with some basic biological principles and to give you a broad awareness of biology and how it does impact you as an individual. We will cover a lot of topics in biology, ranging from basic chemistry up through cell structure, genetics, and then ultimately we will look at a lot of the different organisms that make up our ecosystems. There is a companion lab that goes along with this course, and you may or may not choose to register for that lab separately. So that's what this course is all about. As far as what you're going to need for this course, supply-wise, there is a textbook for the course. This is Concepts of Biology. It is an open source textbook, meaning that it's free in certain formats, and then there are other formats that you would have to pay for. I'll show you a little bit more about that when we do get back to the Canvas course after we've gone through the syllabus here. For the grades in this course, you will have three types of grades. We will have assignments that are going to be homework assignments you complete in Canvas. We will have a video analysis assignment, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. And then we'll also have exams. All of those are things that you complete through Canvas. There will not be any needs for you to actually come to campus to complete any assignments. You can see the grade breakdown there. Homework is 50% of your grade, so that has the biggest impact on your course grade. The video analysis is going to be worth 20%, which is going to actually make it worth more than an exam grade. And then we'll also have exams. Your grade is going to be determined at the end of the semester just based on these assignments alone, and it will be determined based on the standard college breakdown, which is shown here in the syllabus, meaning that 90 and above is going to be an A, 87% to 89.9%, that would be a B+, and so on. If at any time throughout the semester you have questions about the grades that you have been given, please let me know. Send me a quick email and explain to me what you would like me to take another look at, and I would be more than happy to take another look at your grade. I do request that you make those requests within 1 week of the grade posting. After 1 week, the grade is a final grade. So just keep that in mind. Keep up with your grades all throughout the semester. I will grade things quickly, and I will make them available for you to review, with the exceptions of the exams. Those, if we want to review them, they would need to be reviewed in a testing center. But all the other assignments, definitely keep up with them. And if you have concerns about the grading, definitely just reach out to me. Moving on with the syllabus, and I'm really just hitting some key points here. I expect you to read through this on your own in detail. As far as attendance policy, class preparation, it is an online course, so there's no need, like I said, to come to campus for this course. But since it is an online course, it is very much assumed that you will have reliable internet access throughout the semester. So it's assumed that you will be able to complete the assignments. It's also assumed that you will have the required technical resources. And this means that you really do need to have access to some type of computer. Working on a phone is not ideal for this type of course, or a tablet. Many of the assignments can be completed that way, but really in some cases you just need to have a computer that you're going to be able to work on. Other than that, no late assignments will be accepted. No makeup assignments, no makeup exams, no extra credit. and no cheating, plagiarism, none of that. That would be a violation of the academic integrity policy for CF. Just moving on, the last thing I want to take a look at on this syllabus here is going to be the schedule. This is the very last page of the syllabus, and this page I do recommend that you print it off and you post it somewhere that you can refer to it often. On the syllabus, you will see that our course content is divided into 3 modules. So these are kind of topical modules, and for each of those modules, you have a number of chapters. Each chapter is going to have a homework assignment that goes along with it, and then it'll also have an exam. Now, these modules have a final deadline, and you can see the final deadline for the first one kind of shown here in this syllabus. Notice that there are also suggested dates. The suggested dates are just that. They are suggested due dates. They are not firm due dates, though. So there is some flexibility in when you submit the homework assignments. I have posted the due dates on Canvas to match up with the suggested due dates, meaning if you miss one of those and you realize you missed it, just go into Canvas, complete the assignment, and you'll be fine as long as the final deadline has not passed for that module. The exams are a little bit different because the exams you will have a 3-day window to complete that stuff in. So in that case, it can only be done during those 3 days. Absolutely no exceptions there. So that's the modules, that's the homework assignments and the exams. The one other assignment, I've got it down here at the bottom, the video analysis assignment. This is going to be an assignment where you are selecting an article and you're going to be analyzing it and posting a video with your analysis. This assignment can be completed and submitted anytime throughout the semester. There's no restraint on that. However, there is some grading that depends on when you submit it. So if you submit it towards the beginning of the semester, so in Module 1, you will get +5 bonus points added onto that assignment grade. That is your one opportunity for extra credit, and considering that this is worth more than an exam grade, that is significant. So I would definitely encourage you to plan ahead and try to get that in during Module 1. If you submit during Module 2, you just get the grade that you earn. If you submit during Module 3, which would be towards the end of this semester, then there is going to be a -5 deduction on that assignment grade. Okay, so submit anytime throughout the semester, but when you submit is going to impact the final grade that you get. That's a look at the course syllabus. This was a quick run through of it. I hope you will take the time to go through all of it just to make sure you are completely familiar with everything that you see on there. I'm going to go back to our home page here in Canvas just to show you a few other things. So the syllabus was the top link. Then we have the orientation video, which is what I'm recording right now. Underneath that is going to be the link to get some information about our textbook. The textbook for this course, as I mentioned before, it is an open source textbook. And that means that there are many formats that you can actually use this free, so without any cost to you whatsoever. You can download it as a PDF file. I've included the link on this page to do that. You can also just read the textbook as an HTML page, so as a web page. You can do that as well. That would be perfectly fine. Either of those options is completely free. When you do go to the website that I've listed there, it will ask you if you want to make a donation. You do not have to do that. Just say that you don't want to donate, and then you can move on and you can access the textbook. If you would like to have a printed copy of the textbook, and many students do like to have a printed copy, then you can get that in the CF bookstore. There's also many places online where you could get a hold of that textbook. So any of those options, it's up to you, but it is important that you have access to the textbook in some form. That is going to be very important for completing the homework assignments and then also for doing well on the exams. So that's the textbook information. Underneath that, a little bit of information about myself. I do really appreciate if students add a Canvas picture to their profile, so please do that. There's no grade associated with that, but I would greatly appreciate it. It just kind of helps to warm up the environment a bit when we're looking at an online course. And then the last thing that you see here in this Getting Started module is going to be a syllabus quiz. This syllabus quiz is going to go over things that are in the syllabus It's going to go over things that are in this orientation video, and it is just to make sure that you absolutely understand everything about how this course is going to be run this semester. You do need to get 100% on that quiz. You can take it as many times as you need to until you get 100% on the quiz. And this is important because the rest of the course is not going to become available to you until you get 100% on that syllabus quiz. As soon as you score that, the rest of the content is going to open right up. So just looking at what the rest of it looks like, what the content will look like to you. First up, you're going to see the video analysis assignment. The deadline for that is the very end of the semester. Again, your grade does depend some on when you submit that. Just to show you what it looks like and tell you a little bit more about it. With the video analysis assignment, you are going to be selecting a science article that you have found and you have identified, and that applies to some of the topics that we're covering this semester. There is some information about how to select that article. And then once you've gone through and you've selected it, basically what you have to do is you have to record a video. And you're going to post this in the discussion board for myself and for your classmates. In this video, you're going to spend 1 minute approximately summarizing that article, and then you're going to spend another 2 minutes of talking about the topic in the class that this actually applies to. So just giving us more detail about that. So in the end, it's a 3-minute video. You will be posting this on YouTube and then posting the link in the classroom here. When you do post it on YouTube, it does not have to be publicly available. You can make it an unlisted video, which means that it's only available to the people that have the link, which means only the people inside this class will be viewing that video. If you have any questions at all, definitely let me know. But this page should really spell out for you exactly what is expected when you do go through and you submit this assignment. The earlier you submit it, the better that's going to be. Going back to where we were at, getting into the modules. For Module 1, that would be our first module. There will be a final deadline. The final deadline is going to be posted right up here at the top. It's also on that schedule page of the syllabus. And you have the different chapters that we're going through. If we just look at Chapter 2, which is our first chapter, on this page, you will see any information that's available to help you learn this chapter. All of the chapters do have some slides, so there is a link to that. The slides do not have any animation, they do not have any audio that goes along with them. So just be aware of that. You will not be missing audio. There isn't anything to hear, but the slides do go through what's there in that particular chapter. So this is just a quick look at what they look like for Chapter 2. In addition to that, you also have some videos. Not all of the chapters have videos, but most of them do have videos, and these videos are playlists. So if you just click this, you can see the different videos that are there. These videos are relatively short, I'll say, typically 20 minutes or less, sometimes just 5 minutes or so. And it is strongly encouraged that you do go through and you watch the videos, you read the textbook chapter. That's going to help you do better on the homework assignments and the exams. So just to go back, after that, you have the homework assignment. The homework is untimed, so take as much time as you need. You can work on some of it and then just leave. It will save your progress, and then you can come back and submit it when you're ready to. Do not hit submit until you are ready to submit, so when you are completed with it. If you are just kind of wanting to come back later, just go ahead and close it up. Canvas does save your progress. So again, these are suggested deadlines. Final deadline is this at the top. When you're ready to take your exam, the link is right there. Exams are 1 attempt. They are timed, so definitely be prepared when you go in there to sit down and spend the full amount of time on that exam if you do need the full amount of time on that exam. Other than that, that is the way we're going to run this course. I am here to help you succeed this semester, so definitely let me know if there's something that you don't understand. You can send me a quick email. I also encourage everybody to post questions on the discussion board if they're content-related questions. That way we can all benefit from them, and I can answer those questions for everybody. Of course, if they're questions of a personal nature, you really need to send those to me by email. So let me know how I can help you this semester. I look forward to a great class.